Harry Graham, I'm winterizing it. I know it's getting warm up there in Alabama, but just for safety's sake, I'm doing a winterization. I'm going to put windshield wiper fluid in there and feed some of it on the other side through the pump, so you have both sides that are being winterized. That will protect your coils and all your fittings and hoses. On the left here in the rear, facing the rear, is your thermal line. Notice I have a ball valve there. That's my means of replacing the solenoid where it stops at in order to get pressure in the system. Just remember that goes to this side, goes to your solenoid, okay, for your thermal dump. This side is your primer for your chemical, okay? So your chemical primer comes out here. You can have it go anywhere you want. Recovery tank, freshwater tank. Only difference is you're going to get soap inside your freshwater tank, but either way, those are your connections, okay? So you're going to have to use your appropriate opposing fittings like this in order to make the connection. So you put this on your tank, this right here, this ball seat 1/4 by 1/4, put it into your fitting. So everything is pretty much straight up, and typical greasing of your roots blower. You could do everything you need to do to keep it all maintained. You got your oil level, your oil fill, and to prime it, you put it in the downward, and to chemical meter it, you put it on the up position. This is your acrylic flow meter, pressure regulator. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to have a cable that comes with this so that you can be able to operate a demand pump or a pump out for your pump station, freshwater tank. I'll make sure there's 12 volts there. It's already been fused out right here, so everything is pretty well in order. Now, we don't have, this has been improved in a way, because what we did is we took our tweaker, and make sure that's cracked open, by the way. Don't turn it on all the way, but just enough so you get a flow back into your water box, which will improve your heat. But these pumps are very resilient, so you don't have to worry about too much of high heat. I've never had issues with these AR pumps. Very resilient O-rings. The overall assembly has got a lot of sturdiness to it. So anyways, I'm going to fill this up, and windshield wiper fluid. Probably don't have to do this anymore. I don't assume that temperatures up in Alabama are all that cold, but you know, this will help you out in the winterization of your unit in the event it really gets cold. I'm just filling this all the way up until it surpasses those inlet fittings down below in the tank. And then I'm going to close it up. I'm going to run the machine, see if we can get some feed going into your pump system, protect all the fittings. Put a glove here so you don't mark up the top of your water box. I put a glove right here to protect it. I moved this over here just so that it didn't hit the top end of your water box. I'm kind of fussy about stuff like that. I like to make sure that you're keeping everything nice, and I'm sure that's what you want, and pay good money for this unit. So what we got to do is now we're going to start it. There's no water inlet coming in, so that's not important at this point. And we're going to run it and get rid of all the starts up really good, actually. Getting pressure. Getting fluid to go in. it's all done, I'll suck out the rest of that windshield wiper fluid. There's a blue tinge that indicates that it's gone through your chemical pulse pump, protecting all the rest of the fittings and all the way up to that check valve. All the pump has the windshield wiper fluid in it. It's fully winterized, and your heat exchanger coils are fully winterized as well. So that will be it. And then I'm going to get this ready and palletized and out the door for shipment.